Hey guys, it's Matt Hogan with Element Real Estate, and I'm super excited to give you guys the results of the survey that I put out where you voted for what organization should receive the $1,000 donation. For those of you that are watching this that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, let me give you a bit of context. One of the things that I'm doing as part of our community-minded approach to selling real estate is to donate $1,000 to the buyer or seller's local nonprofit organization of choice for any deal I participate in, whether it's a buy or to sell. I recently sold a house in Granada. It happened to be a house I owned, and rather than myself choosing the local organization, I put out a survey to the community, and I thought I would let the collective voice of the community determine who should receive the $1,000. So the purpose of this video is to share with you the outcome. I should probably do a quick introduction of myself before we get into the results. What can I tell you? I grew up here. I moved here in 6th grade. I went through Cunha, went through Half Moon Bay High School. I currently live with my better half and our 4 children and a couple of dogs in El Granada, right near Quarry Park. I spent the last 15 years in the digital media space in Silicon Valley, and I recently left that world to follow my heart and start a local business to really work within the community I live in, surrounded by the people I care about, and also to be close to my children. So I joined forces with local real estate expert Danny Demas, and together we created Element Real Estate, which is, yes, it's a real estate company. We help people buy and sell homes, but we do so within a greater community framework whose primary objective is to better the communities we live in. So that's me, that's what I do, that's our mission. So let's get to the results. The first thing to mention is that the response was overwhelming. The first couple of days there was 50, 60 votes, but by the 3rd or 4th day of the survey, there was literally hundreds of them coming in. And by the end of the survey, there was hundreds upon hundreds of community members that had cast their vote for whatever local organization they wanted to see the money go to. The second thing I learned is that there are a lot of local organizations that need our help. I pulled a list off the Half Moon Bay Chamber of about 20 non-for-profit local organizations and community programs. And at the end of the day, there was 55 different local organizations that had at least one vote. Many of them I wasn't even aware of. I'll put a comprehensive list here in the show notes so that you guys can see the organizations out there and hopefully help create awareness around these programs that need our help. But I want to mention a couple that did get a pretty good amount of votes and a large support from the community. So Sonrisas Dental, which is a program that provides dental services to local community members who may not be able to afford them, got a lot of votes. It was about 5% of the vote, and it sounds like an awesome program. You can check them out at sonrisasdental.org. PTO was way up there. All the PTOs got a lot of votes. Cabrillo Education Foundation, Coastside Hope blew the doors off. About 12% of the votes went to Coastside Hope, which is an amazing local program that provides a bunch of different services to families in need. You can check them out at coastsidehope.org. Moving up the list, number 2, the AAUW Half Moon Bay branch. Those guys got about 16% of the votes. Huge support, and essentially what the AAUW is it's a non-for-profit foundation that does lots of things, but one of the things that they do that I learned, which was valuable to me, is they provide scholarships to local women who have graduated from the local high schools, Half Moon Bay and Episcopal, which will help them in college. Amazing organization. You can check them out at halfmoonbay-ca.aauw.net. And again, you don't need to commit this to memory because I'll put this in the show notes or in the notes that accompany this video. The number 1 choice, the organization that by far had the most support in terms of number of votes, was Farallone View Elementary School. I'm super stoked to be able to give these guys some money. I used to work there. My kids went there for a period of time. My mom used to run the child care center there. So I've got a real soft spot for Farallone View School, and it couldn't please me more to be able to give these guys $1,000. So congrats to the PTO organization out there. So I want to extend a big thank you to everybody that reached out and cast their vote. I want to extend a big congratulations to the organizations that are going to be getting some money. I'll reach out to you guys shortly to be able to talk through the logistics. And for everybody else, if you want to check us out and see what we're up to, you can check us out on the web. Our website is elementcoastside.com. We've got a YouTube channel. We've got a Facebook page. I'll put all links to all of that in the notes. We're just starting to produce content for those channels, and we're going to do content production around things that are of interest to the community. So stay close to us. Be aware of what we're doing. We're going to be producing some great things, and that's a wrap. So thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.